Hi guys, in this video I will show you how to represent group data using histogram. Histogram is one of the graphical ways of representing data. It resembles bar chart, but unlike a bar chart, histogram doesn't have gaps between the bars. It deals only with the numerical data and mostly continuous data. Now with the help of examples, I will show you how to draw a histogram. On a particular day, the length of stay of each car in a city car park was recorded in minutes. Draw a histogram to illustrate the data. Note that height of the bar in histogram is computed using frequency and interval width. Interval width is nothing but upper class boundary minus lower class boundary. This height is known as frequency density, and it is equal to frequency upon interval width. Take a moment to note down this formula. Now let's compute interval width and frequency density for each class interval. I will first write given data vertically. Add columns of interval width and frequency density. As I told you, interval width is subtraction of class boundaries. So we get interval width for each class interval like this. To find frequency density, we are going to use frequency and interval width. For each class interval, frequency upon interval width will give you frequency density. Now to draw histogram, we are going to put class interval on horizontal axis and frequency density always on vertical axis. Our class intervals are from 0 to 300. And therefore we will take 2 centimeters as 50 minutes on horizontal axis. For frequency density, we have 0.2 as minimum and 4.4 as maximum value. And therefore we will take 2 centimeters as 1 unit on vertical axis. Next we'll start drawing bars of histogram. Our first class 0 to 25, we have frequency density as 2.48. And the bar can be drawn like this. For the next class, 25 to 60, frequency density is 2. Note that there should not be any gap in between the bars. Therefore, for this interval, bar can be drawn from 25 to 60 with the height of 2 units. Similarly, for 60 to 80, 4.4 units, 80 to 150, 4 units, and finally, for the interval 150 to 300, it is 0.2 units. And that completes your histogram. Now let's see another example. The speeds in km per hour of 90 cars as they passed a certain marker on a road were recorded correct to the nearest km per hour. The results are summarized in the table. Draw a histogram to illustrate the data in the table. This is an example of group continuous data, where the groups are described using rounded values to the nearest kilometer per hour. It could seem that there are gaps between the groups, but when you consider the class boundaries, you will see that there are no gaps. Let's see how to create class boundaries from the class limits. Subtract the first upper class limit from the second lower class limit. Now divide the difference by 2. Here we get 0.5. Next, subtract this value from all the lower class limits and get lower class boundaries. Now add the value to all the upper class limits to get upper class boundaries. Now do you see any gaps? Of course not. Next step is to compute interval width by subtracting lower class boundary and upper class boundary. Frequencies are already given to you in the question. Therefore, using frequency and interval width, frequency density can be computed. Now following the same procedure as previous question, draw the histogram. Note that in this example, bars of histogram are drawn with class boundaries and not with the given class interval. I hope this video has helped you to clear the concept of histogram. Thank you for watching. Bye.